Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another day with Cooking with Chigel. Oh, yeah. Today, we are going to be making protein pizza. Now, I think I may have made a Cooking with Chigel protein pizza before, but this time, we're going to use chicken as the crust. So, it's going to be weird, but we're gonna try it out. This is also gonna be one of the Cooking with Chigel videos that I've actually not tried this recipe before. I know people make chicken or a pizza crust with chicken. This is the first time I'm trying it at home. I have tried it before. It's not bad, it's just you need to know it's chicken before you bite into it, otherwise it's gonna be real weird. But yeah, basically people will just take up chicken breast, shred it up, mix it with Parmesan and eggs, and you can bake it like that and it'll make like it's really a chicken patty, but people call it a crust. They slap pizza sauce on it and then add some cheese and then they bake it and then they call it a pizza. And it's not far off. We've actually got some turkey pepperoni we can use as well. I didn't think about that till just now. So we're ad-libbing a little bit to the recipe. But as far as the main parts of the pizza go, all you really need is chicken. I'm gonna be using canned chicken. The recipe asks for chicken breast, but I'm gonna wing it. Then you just need eggs and of course the Parmesan cheese like I was talking about. So let's get to it. Okay, so I got all the canned chicken on a plate. One of the reasons I'm using canned chicken is you do want this chicken to be shredded. So the real recipe actually asks for you to use like whole chicken breast and to put it into like a food processor so that it can shred it up itself. I actually don't have a food processor clean with me. I think I have one, but it's dirty and I'm lazy right now. We're just gonna take a knife and chop this up pretty finely, and then we're gonna put it onto this pan, and then we're gonna bake it at 350 for 10 minutes. And what that's gonna do, that's not actually for the pizza part. This is just to get the moisture out of the chicken, because you kind of want the chicken to be nice and dry when you're making the pizza. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, I just wanted to go ahead and pause for a second to show you guys. I've went ahead and moved the chicken over to the pan so I could chop it up a little bit. And by the way, in case you guys are wondering, I'm using 2 cans of these, not 1. So in case you guys want to follow the recipe, I'm going to be using 2 cans of chicken, 2 eggs, and then I'm going to eyeball the Parmesan. I really don't know how much Parmesan I'm going to use. Basically, all I've been doing to kind of, get this chicken nice and shredded, because it kind of comes out a little bit cubed, is I've literally just been running this thing like this back and forth, a little bit up and down, back and forth. And I've been doing this for maybe 3 minutes and it already turned from all that chunky stuff into this. And this is the texture you're kind of looking for. It already is kind of taken the shape of the pan. And we might actually use this pan to bake the pizza. I'm looking at a square pizza today, guys. It looks like this is gonna fill out perfectly. So again, we're gonna bake this for 10 minutes at 350, and we'll see you guys when we get done with that. All right, so the timer just went off. The chicken is done as far as like getting it demoistured. We're gonna go with that term. Oh, okay. Oh, it's hot. Oh, yeah, look at that. So apparently we're supposed to do this while it's hot. I'm gonna put it into this bowl to mix it in. Oh God, I hope I don't spill this everywhere. Oh, it's spilling. You're also supposed to pat this dry, by the way. Completely forgot to pat this dry, so I would recommend doing that if you're following along. Oh, while I'm doing this too, I'm still pouring this in. We're gonna go ahead and reset our oven while we're doing this to 425, by the way. Because when we bake this again, we're gonna bake it at 425 for anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, basically until it gets pretty crispy. I've come to the conclusion that what I'm gonna do as far as the cheeses go is I'm gonna use a cup of Parmesan cheese to blend with the chicken to cook with, and then I'm gonna use a cup of Italian cheese, which is Parmesan, mozzarella, all that good stuff, for the topping of the pizza. I just figured it would be a little bit better, so just a cup, maybe a little over a cup. I like it cheesy, baby. That's a cup. Put it in there. Let it mix in with the cheese. And you're not gonna put any of your seasoning on until before you put the cheese on. So you're actually gonna bake the crust before you put the cheese and everything else, like the toppings on top. But I am gonna add a little bit of salt in with this because I want it to bake in. All right, then we're gonna do 2 eggs. Oh God, I'm really bad at cracking eggs. Don't make fun of me. Don't you laugh at me. Then you just pretty much stir it up until it's like one, mass of stuff. You definitely want to make sure it's stirred really, 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 really good. I ate a little bit of the chicken and I just remember there's egg in it and now I'm kind of worried. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw in an extra egg. I would just feel much more comfortable. I feel like that's just gonna help make it blend a little bit easier. The recipe did call for 3 eggs. I made the executive decision to not throw in an extra egg, but now I am, because I feel like it's the right thing to do. All right, I think that's enough mixing. My hands are tired. All right, let me clean this real quick. I re-cleaned this little pan that we're using a minute ago because it actually looked like it would fit pretty well. And just to make it a little nonstick and a little bit more pizza-like, adding a little bit of olive oil, just like a tablespoon, again, just mainly for nonstick. A cap full, how about that? Because this stuff does have a lot of calories are in this stuff. Not that the pizza's gonna absorb all the calories and stuff, but you know, it can. All right, and then we're just spreading this all over the pan. That way, make sure we don't get any too sticky parts. It might stick a little bit because it is chicken, but we shall see. Now we're gonna put all the chicken back into the pan. All right, now that it's in the pan, I'm gonna try and mold it to where it's kind of touching all the side, like kind of lip of this. That way it'll kind of rise up, I guess you could say. I don't know, it just seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm patting this out with a spoon, but you know what I think is gonna work a little bit better? I don't have any wax paper, but I do have aluminum foil. We're gonna take this baby, and you don't have to fold it over the top or anything. I just need like a barrier that's like kind of like, you know, foldable. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can get a good angle of this. I'm going to, we'll call that a good angle. We're going to just press it down so it's gonna fit the sides evenly. You don't need this to actually cook the pizza. I'm just doing this to help make sure that we're getting a nice even little cook along the sides, and hopefully you're wanting to try and make sure there's no holes in the pizza, but we'll try our best here. I'm actually going to use the bottom of this bowl here and just kind of like press in just to kind of get it some shape, you know. Oh geez, it's starting to come over on the side. That's not what I was trying to do. All right, well, let's lift it up and see how it's looking. Oh wow, actually, oh my god, bro, this is gonna be the best pizza ever. Look at that. I mean, there's some weird stuff on the edge here, but I mean, that's looking pretty damn good if you ask me. And we're gonna cook that again at 425 we're gonna do 15 minutes at first, check on it, and then probably do 20 minutes because I like mine nice and crunchy. And then at that point, actually, we can do this right now, actually. I forgot about this part, but this is the part where you're gonna go ahead and season your stuff, like the topping. So this is when I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic powder. The reason you don't wanna do this when you're putting it in the mixture is mainly because you don't want that taste to just you don't want the taste to go all throughout the pizza. You want it to be right on the top where the flavor is. I would assume. That's what the recipe said, so I'm just going with what the recipe said. I like a lot of garlic, so I put a little bit too much, honestly. You spit on your pizza, that's the next step. All right, but yeah, I'm just basically waiting for this baby to heat up to 425, and then once that happens, again, put it in there for 15 to 20 minutes, and then you can put your pizza sauce on, but I don't think I'm gonna use pizza sauce today. I'm gonna use something else. All right, timer went off, so it should be done. Oh, it's hot. Holy shit, dude, it does kind of look like a pizza crust. That's crazy. It's like completely flat. It's not even like, I hope I can touch this. Ow, hi, ow, hi, ow, ow. Okay, I'm not touching that again. You can't even tell it's chicken. So typically you use pizza sauce on a pizza. But this isn't really pizza. This is actually chicken. And you know what I like with my chicken? Ranch. So yeah, we're using ranch as like the base. I know it's weird. I know. You're gonna hate me for it. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 servings. That's what we're just going with. Take the silicone boy and just kind of smear it over. I might add another serving because this is all I'm going to be eating today. And again, everything else on here is essentially protein. There's really not one ingredient on this entire ingredient list that is not protein based. So you got eggs, well, except for the ranch. You got eggs, you got chicken, you got cheese. All of them have decently high protein. All together, this is definitely going to be over with the turkey pepperoni too, man, because I am going to throw some of that on here. I might not need more servings of this, but with the turkey pepperoni on here too, that's going to be like 150 grams of protein, man. I mean, I'll do the math before the end of the video, but all right, can I grab it? Yeah, it's a little bit better. So yeah, got that smothered with ranch. Then I'm going to take this Italian cheese. I am going to guesstimate a little bit here. So this is about 2/3 of a cup right here. Sorry, it was about 1/3 of a cup. That's about another 1/3 of a cup. And then here's a final cup of cheese. There we go. Get that nice and all over the place. And then I'm gonna use this turkey pepperoni. You could probably, at this point, there's so much protein in this, you could probably use regular pepperoni. I just had turkey pepperoni on deck because I use this stuff all the time. I dropped some pepperoni. Doggies, you want some turkey pepperoni? There you go. There you go. Hey, right here. There you go. But yeah, we're gonna use about a third of the bag here. Off camera, I'm probably going to eat the rest of it because I'm OCD and I like to make sure if I open that bag of something like this that is just gone, it's just easier for me to track my calories that way. See, like we got these pepperonis left over and I'm just gonna, and then we're gonna throw this baby back in there for about 3 to 5 minutes just until the cheese melts. All right, guys, and that is the finished product. Look at that, man. Oh no, I almost fucked it up. Look at that, man. That actually kind of looks like a cheese pizza. Go ahead and throw just a little bit of some salt over the top. Just like that, you got protein pizza. So I went ahead and cut me out a little slice, little family-sized slice. We're gonna give it a little taste test here. It is a lot floppier than a regular, piece of pizza. You can definitely tell it's not necessarily pizza, but try it out. Definitely not pizza, but it's not good. It's good. That's what I meant to say. It's just good. Oh yeah. No, yeah. That sauce, that turned out great. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. This is actually most of my eating for the day is going to be this meal. So I'm gonna space it out a little bit throughout the day. But I did the math. It's about, and this is all roughly guesstimates. You'll all have to do your own math on this. Don't rely on me to be the mathematician, but this is roughly gonna be around 180 grams of protein for only about 1,500 to 1,700 calories. So that's really good protein ratio. I think through this whole meal, it's pretty low carb. I think this whole meal only has 20 carbs in the whole thing. Everything else is fat and protein. But heck yeah, guys, I had a lot of fun making that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun eating this here in a second. And I'm really happy that I decided to try something that I haven't tried before, because that's how you learn how to do new things that are awesome like this. This is awesome. I'm definitely gonna be doing this again. Very, very good source of protein, and it's actually really delicious. I thought the ranch might throw it around a little bit, but the ranch was actually a great idea with this chicken. In fact, now that I'm saying that, I recommend you use ranch more than I recommend pizza sauce. How about that? But anyways, guys, that's all we have for today. You guys are enjoying the series of Cooking with Chich. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.